Tonight, you voted for action, not politics as usual. I returned to the White House more determined and more inspired than ever about the work there is to do and the future that lies ahead.
I know that in this critical time, I need to make sure that my voice is heard. Yesterday was the election, today is the action.
The election may be over, but the clock is ticking on an issue affecting every American family.
At issue, the fiscal cliff, a doomsday law that hikes taxes and unleashes a wrecking ball of cuts.
When it comes to how we reduce our deficit, I argued for a balanced, responsible approach, and part of that included making sure that the wealthiest Americans pay a little bit more. We cannot afford to extend the Bush tax cuts for the wealthy. What we can do is make sure that middle-class taxes don't go up.
But that, the Republican House Speaker said in response, will never pass Congress.
The proposal that came forward yesterday really is a joke.
I'm not surprised that my colleague, Senator McConnell, laughed at that proposal.
If Congress fails to act by the end of this year, everybody's taxes will automatically go up, including the 98% of Americans who make less than $250,000 a year.
Of course we'll talk about it. We'll talk about all kinds of things we may disagree with. I'm the most reasonable, responsible person here in Washington. The president knows this.
There's, of course, no deal. There's not a prospect for a deal.
Hi, my name is Nancy, and I'm a constituent of Reed Ribbles.
I wonder if I could speak to you for a minute about the Bush tax cuts.
The president's plan does nothing but damn us to becoming Greece.
So ridiculous.
Disastrous.
Spread the word to your friends and your family, your coworkers, your neighbors.
Folks across the country are joining the call to action.
The group is part of the Action, a campaign of coalition groups advocating to end the Bush tax cuts.
What we want to accomplish today is get people to get a hold of their congressman.
Being a retiree and on a fixed income, these things are extremely important to me.
I want to urge him to work with President Obama and come up with some kind of a solution.
Community members and small business owners are gathered here at the courthouse today.
Protesters line the sidewalk outside of Republican Representative Sean Duffy's office.
We are striving to protect the middle class.
The middle class is the one that supports this country, and they need to stand up and say, get this bill passed.
For the strength of the middle class, we need these tax cuts.
The Democrats have proposed a discharge petition, which if it receives 218 signatures, that's only a couple dozen Republicans joining the Democrats, would automatically come to the floor, and I predict would receive the overwhelming support of the House of Representatives.
I personally want the Bush tax cuts to be extended for the middle class.
Okay, do you think we can count on action from the senator to tackle this fiscal cliff issue by ending the Bush tax cuts?
I've got a bunch of pens ready to sign this bill. I'm ready to sign it. I'm ready to sign it. We don't have a lot of time. We've got a few weeks to get this thing done.